Lights, camera, chaos. Now, the Oscars are supposed to be a celebration of Hollywood's finest, but let's face it, it's often the unscripted moments that truly break the internet. From streakers to shocking moments to speeches that bring a tear to the eye, these are the moments that stick with us. In this video, we're looking at the most unexpected, hilarious, and unforgettable moments in Oscars history. Let's get to it. In 1974, a streaker interrupted the Oscars. While David Niven introduced Elizabeth Taylor, a streaker flashing a peace sign ran naked across the stage. The infiltrator was Robert Opel, an American photographer and art gallery owner known for advocating social causes. Niven kept his composure and gave a lesson on how to manage unexpected situations with humor and wit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was almost bound to happen. Probably the only laugh that man will ever get in his life is by stripping off and showing his shortcomings.
Fortunately for Opel, he was able to avoid arrest. Maybe because everybody thought the gesture was hilarious.
That's a pretty hard act to follow.
Although there were those who thought the event was staged. Some evidence arose suggesting that Opel's appearance was facilitated by the show's producer, Jack Haley Jr., as a stunt. Robert Metzler, the show's business manager, believed that the incident had been planned in some way. He said that during the dress rehearsal, Niven had asked Metzler's wife to borrow a pen so he could write down the famous ad-lib. In 2024, John Cena paid homage to this incident. Next up in 1973, Marlon Brando flat out refuses and rejects his Oscar. Marlon Brando sent Apache actress Sacheen Littlefeather to decline his Best Actor award for The Godfather. She was the president of the National Native American Affirmative Image Committee. She sat down a letter on the podium, introduced herself, and said
that he very regretfully cannot accept this very generous award. And the reasons for this being are the treatment of American Indians today by the film industry.
Her speech about Hollywood's treatment of Native Americans received mixed reactions. In 1973, Native Americans had virtually no representation in the film industry and were primarily used as extras. That realization hurt Brando's perception of the film industry, leading to this event.
Did that surprise you that they would be angered that you desecrated their cathedral?
I wasn't surprised, no.
Next on the list in 1991, Jack Palance's one-armed push-ups. At 73, Palance stole the show while accepting his Best Supporting Actor award for City Slickers. He jokingly addressed ageism in Hollywood before dropping to the floor and performing one-armed push-ups. In 73, I can't even do one-arm push-ups. Well done to him. Next on the list, we're in 1995 with David Letterman's Oprah joke. Letterman's 1995 Oscar hosting gig was pretty good overall, except for his opening.
Oprah? Uma? Oprah?
A dead air gag that became the go-to example for award show train wrecks. I don't really get the gag. It was said that he was making fun of the names because perhaps they sounded strange, but That joke for Letterman became infamous and actually became a turning point in his career. Former producer Robert Morton noted that the backlash from the Oscars gig contributed to Letterman's Late Show slipping behind Jay Leno's Tonight Show in the ratings for the first time. Next on the list, and still in 1995, is Christopher Reeves's Inspirational Speech. Less than a year after the life-changing incident that left Christopher paralyzed, he made an inspiring speech discussing how films can affect social change.
I wouldn't have missed this kind of welcome for the world. Thank you. Now, when you look at films like Platoon and Philadelphia, you realize the power of film to present painful but important issues to the public. They've enlightened us, they've challenged us, and they've given us the opportunity to learn.
Fast forward to 2013 and we've got Seth MacFarlane's controversial song. Seth MacFarlane's stint at the Oscars is widely regarded as one of the worst in history. A standout here is a musical number entitled We Saw Your Boobs. where he listed actresses who appeared topless in films. Many found it cringeworthy and inappropriate for the Oscars. The faces of the audience speaks volumes.
In Monster, we saw Charlize Theron's. Helen Hunt, we saw them in the sessions. And Scarlett Johansson, we saw them on our phones.
We're keeping it moving forward to 2014, this time with Ellen DeGeneres' star-studded selfie. Ellen gathered A-list celebrities like Meryl Streep, Bradley Cooper, and Jennifer Lawrence for a group selfie. Now, it wouldn't be as important, but this was back when selfies was something new. It became the most retweeted photo in history at the time. Definitely one of the hallmarks of 21st century Oscars. Staying in 2014, we have John Travolta with the Adele Dazeem slip-up. At the 2014 Oscar Awards, John Travolta had one job: to introduce Frozen singer Idina Menzel. But for some reason, he introduced her as...
Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
The name mix-up became an internet sensation, sparking endless jokes and memes. Travolta blamed the blunder on a cue card issue and a rushed entrance, but Menzel took it in her stride, later playfully returning the favor at the next year's ceremony.
Stage, my very dear friend, Glom Gazingo.
I deserve that, but you, my darling, my beautiful, my wickedly talented Idina Menzel.
You got it!
Is that right?
It's 2016 and we're jumping straight to the Lady Gaga tribute to Julie Andrews. Lady Gaga's tribute to The Sound of Music at the 2016 Oscars left everyone speechless. With a stunning musical medley, she honored the legendary Julie Andrews, who made a surprising appearance on stage. The two shared an emotional hug, with Andrews visibly delighted by Gaga's performance.
Dear Lady Gaga, thank you for that wonderful tribute. Oh my God. It really warmed my heart. It really did.
A heartwarming and memorable moment. It's 2013 and Jennifer Lawrence trips on stage. What everyone fears most happened to Jennifer Lawrence. During the 2013 ceremony, she tripped over her dress and fell to the ground. This happened while ascending the stairs to accept her Best Actress Oscar for Silver Linings Playbook. Luckily, she received the aid of Hugh Jackman and Bradley Cooper, two of People's sexiest men alive. She laughed it off and won hearts with her reaction. Good on you, J-Law.
You guys are just standing up because you feel bad that I fell, and that's really embarrassing.
It's 2017, and I don't know if you remember this, but in 2017's Oscars, everything ended in chaos. Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty announced La La Land as Best Picture. The La La Land team started their acceptance speeches, but... soon, men in headsets started gathering on the stage and inspecting envelopes. The faces of the cast and crew started to change. Then producer Jordan Horowitz returned to the stage and said, Beatty explained that he'd been given the Best Actress envelope by accident, leading to an unforgettable, surreal moment in Oscars history.
Moonlight, Best Picture.
Guys, this is very unfortunate what happened. Personally, I blame Steve Harvey for this. I would like to see you get an Oscar anyway. Why can't we just give out a whole bunch of them?
I'm going to be really proud to hand this to my friends from Moonlight.
A bit of a glitch in the Matrix. Here are some honorable mentions just before we get to the most jaw-dropping moment in Oscars history. In the 2020 Oscars, when Parasite won the Best Picture, the celebration was nearly cut short when the stage lights dimmed during their speech. The audience, led by Tom Hanks, demanded the lights be turned back on.
Hi, everybody.
In 2002, Adrien Brody kisses Halle Berry. Brody surprised everyone when he kissed Halle Berry while accepting his Best Actor Oscar for The Pianist. Berry gamely went along, but the moment remains controversial.
I bet they didn't tell you that was in the gift bag. Oh my God. Thank you.
At the 2000 Oscars, Jolie shocked viewers by kissing and hugging her brother, James Haven, all night long. She also declared she was so in love with him. The moment sparked countless rumors. In 2003, Michael Moore's political speech. Winning Best Documentary for Bowling for Columbine, Moore used his speech to criticize George W. Bush and the Iraq War, earning both boos and applause.
We are against this war, Mr. Bush. Shame on you, Mr. Bush. Shame on you. And anytime you've got the Pope and the Dixie Chicks against you, your time is up. Thank you very much.
Now, you probably guessed it, we're in 2022, and the top Oscars jaw-dropping moment goes to Will Smith slapping Chris Rock.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Arguably the most what the f moment in entertainment history, when Chris Rock joked about Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head, Will Smith stormed the stage and slapped him and shouted,
"Keep my wife's name out your f***ing mouth!"
The shocking moment overshadowed his Best Actor win for King Richard.
In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay.
It's still unclear whether Rock knew that the actress has a condition called alopecia, which causes hair loss. And there you have it, the list is complete, and kind of proof that the most memorable moments are usually the ones that are unscripted. Now, did we miss any? Can you let us know in the comments? I'd love to make a part 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more moments that break the internet. Oh, also, if you haven't already, check out nationaltoday.com. They paid for the video.